It's time to go through my empties because the lid will no longer fit on my bin, and that is my indicator of when it's time to do one of these. I'm going to go through every single one of these products with you and tell you as thoroughly yet concisely as possible why I would or would not repurchase the products that are in here. I love watching empties videos because it shows me what people really use up and what they just wouldn't repurchase again with their own money. So let's go ahead and get started with the first product, which is a definite repurchase because I am already using the product that I repurchased. This is the Olaplex No. 4 shampoo. The conditioner is not in here because I go through shampoo faster than I do conditioner. I can tell a huge difference in my hair since I started using the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner, and when I deviate to a different brand for too long, I can tell a difference. So I keep both of these in my shower all the time now. They're worth the money for me. A little bit goes a long way. You need about half the amount that you usually would use of a shampoo with this, which is nice because it's not cheap, but this is totally worth it for me because it really does improve the health and the look of my hair, and it just makes it feel less dry. So I am going to keep repurchasing this. I will mix in other ones now and then because I like to try new things. That's what I do for my channel, but this will continue to be a staple. This is the Curel Rough Skin Rescue. This is just a basic lotion for dry, rough, flaky skin. This is a good lotion. It does what it's supposed to do, but I don't think that it is really any better than some other lotions that I've used that are really hydrating for dry skin. I really love the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. So once I go through the lotions that I am going through in my bathroom right now, I will not repurchase this. I would definitely repurchase the Neutrogena Hydro Boost instead if I'm going for a drugstore lotion. This was okay. It wasn't anything exciting. It's a very basic, inexpensive lotion, but I do prefer the Neutrogena. I feel like as with every empties video, there's going to be a lot more body and skin and hair care in here than there is makeup, just because you tend to go through those a little bit faster. But, you know, it's still definitely helpful as far as knowing what we like and don't like. And one of those products that was a surprise for me the first time I used it was the Donna Cashmere Mist deodorant. I got this after hearing the hype, and I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. I think that I am now on my third or fourth tube of this. It has a fragrance to it, but it's not overwhelming to me, and it works. I feel like I was getting to a point where a lot of my normal drugstore deodorants just weren't working for me. They would fail on me after a period of time. So I tried natural deodorants, and they gave me a horrendous, painful rash. I tried several different brands, and I ended up switching to the Donna Karan. It is pricey, but there's something about this deodorant that lasts longer than a drugstore deodorant. I think drugstore deodorants are softer in texture, so they wear away quicker, and this one doesn't. I feel like it takes me forever to use up a tube of this, and it lasts all day, even in the heat. I don't feel like it has stopped working for me, even through the 3 or 4 tubes I've gone through. So I'm going to continue to purchase this. I really love this, and I have not felt this devoted to a deodorant in a long time, if ever. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This has been in a lot of my empties videos. It works well. I do, however, have one that I like a little bit more than this now, the IGK Charcoal Dry Shampoo. I really like. You get a little bit more for your money, and I feel like it keeps my hair a little bit fresher, a little bit longer during the day. I am today trying out for the second time the brand new Way Super Dry Shampoo. I really like that one too. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep repurchasing this. It's not because it's not good. It is good, and I think I still have one in backup, but I just think that maybe there are some brands that are coming out with technology that happens to work a little bit better for me. I have to take a look at those. But if you have an oily scalp and you need a dry shampoo that will work well for your second day hair and help it last longer during that second or third day or however long you go, this is a good one to look at. I have a makeup product. I have the Color Science Mascara. There is no name on here other than Color Science Mascara. This is a good basic mascara, actually. I mean, it's not gonna overwhelm you with super volume and length, but for an everyday mascara that nourishes the lashes and actually doesn't, you know, tear up your lashes or make them stiff, it separates, it just gives a nice fluffy look to the lashes for an everyday look. It's nice. I liked it, but it got old, and so now it's time to get rid of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase it for the simple fact that I have a ton of mascaras in backup that I need to go through that will probably go bad, but I did enjoy this one. I have the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin in shade 530, and I did repurchase this. It has new packaging, updated packaging. This is a fantastic BB cream slash foundation if you have oily combination skin like I do. It's oil free, it doesn't aggravate my sensitive skin, it lasts all day, it does give great medium coverage. I'm still not quite sure why they call this a CC cream, because it is more like a light natural looking foundation that really does mattify without making you look flat. I kind of forgot about this for a little while until a few months ago. I'm really glad that I rediscovered it. It looks like there's still some in here, and there might still be a little bit, but it was getting kind of old, so I wanted to purchase another one to start anew, have the new packaging, have, you know, a not rancid foundation. This is a good one. With practically every Sephora VIB event or sale, I repurchased the Shiseido facial cotton squares. They're fantastic. I have yet to find anything that works exactly the same as these do. They are basically lint free and super, super soft on the skin. If you do have sensitive skin, you might want to check these out. And I don't find them to be overpriced for what they do for me. I just find them to be so gentle, and I look forward to using them. I do find when I have to use the regular cotton rounds from, say, Target or wherever, there's just no comparison. I do try to pick them up when they're on sale because it's disposable facial cotton. There should be 2 of these in here actually, and there's only 1 because I accidentally threw the package away, not thinking about doing this video. They will or should be always in this video because I do go through these. And on a related note, since I do use this in conjunction with the Shiseido facial cotton, is the Pixi Glow Tonic. I talked about this in my recent skincare routine video. I did just do an updated skincare routine. I will link you to if you haven't seen it. I do use this as an effective glycolic acid as a part of my skincare routine. I think it's great. As I mentioned before, I do have sensitive skin. I do have rosacea. This doesn't aggravate my skin, but it does just give me such a nice healthy glow while it does exfoliate and do what it's supposed to do. And it's available at the drugstore, at Target. I think that's great. And I already do have a replacement. I have a big container that they sent me, but I do have the pads that I have bought myself to keep on hand for convenience and for travel. I think this is really great stuff. And on a related note to that, we have the Pixi Glow Mud Mask. I really enjoy this mask, although this is not really that cost effective if you break it down price per ounce. I remember doing that a couple of years ago when I was comparing different masks. It's 1 ounce, and I remember thinking it was a little pricey for what you got. So when I compared it to some pricier masks and some less expensive masks, it did not turn out to be that great of a deal, but it is a really nice mud mask. It does clear your pores. It does make your skin glowy the next day. It's really nice. I do have a backup of this, and it is a mask that I would repurchase. This is the Color Science Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy. If you've been following my channel for any amount of time, you know how devoted I am to this product. This is a product that goes under your eyes as a corrector, a peachy toned corrector that is super hydrating. So if you have dry textured under eyes like I do, and if you are someone like me who does not like putting sunscreen directly under your eyes because you find it to be kind of drying and give you a weird texture, this has SPF 35 in it, and it also has anti-aging properties as well. This is just pretty much a miracle product for me because it just has all of those things in it. I feel like I've noticed a huge difference in my under eye area just from using this product because I am targeting that SPF right where it counts, and that peachy tone corrects underneath my concealer. I have 2 tubes of this in backup currently that I am using. When they run out, I would hands down repurchase this product. This is the Strivectin Nia 14 TL Advanced Tightening Neck Cream Plus, and I also have the Dr. Brandt Neck Sculpting Cream. I think these are both really great. I did notice a difference from using both of them. I used them at different times and I kind of took a break in between, and I can just tell now when I'm not using a neck cream, I do notice a difference in my neck. It just doesn't look as good, as smooth and as lifted. Right now I'm using the Clinique product that has the dual, it's got the volumizer and then the sculptor. So I use the sculptor all around this area. I use the volumizer underneath my eyes, underneath my eye cream. I do love both of these. I think they're great. So I would definitely repurchase these. But for now, I'm using the Clinique. If you're looking for a neck cream, just a neck cream, I don't think you could go wrong with either one of these. So I am doing a product fails video here very shortly, and it may even be my next video, so stay tuned for that. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button because that's where the reality kicks in of the products that just did not work. I find that in Empties videos, a lot of these really do work well overall because, I mean, how many products do we finish up that we just hated, right? Well, actually, here's one that is in the Empties video, but I didn't really want to put it in a fails because it was more of a customized product. I think this was more of a me issue. This is from a brand called Prose. They do customized hair care, which I think is a really great concept. I got to go on there and enter in all kinds of things about myself, my environment, everything, and they sent me customized products. And so I used the shampoo for a little bit. There's, I don't know, about that much left in here, so it's not empty. I noticed my scalp started itching a lot while I was using this, and I've had that problem with some Aveda shampoos before, so there's something in here that I am very sensitive to. It just didn't work for me. So it's not empty, but I wouldn't necessarily consider it a complete product fail because I think it had more to do with me than anything else. I liked the way it performed, I just didn't like what it did to my scalp. So this was a no for me. Okay, here we have a product I was very skeptical about at first because I just didn't understand why this would work better than the oil that I was using. I don't know, this product just didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. This is the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Dry Oil Finishing Spray. This is a lightweight mist for subtle shine and softness. I used up the entire thing. I think it's fabulous. I really enjoyed this for days like this when I have just kind of wavy hair or even curly hair, spraying it on and then taking my hands through my hair because it was different than a texturizer. I actually used it after I used a texturizer to add back in shine, and it somehow worked better than using the oil version of this. The reason why I haven't repurchased this so far is because I still have some of the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil left and I just can't justify it. But I think when I run out of that product, I would repurchase it in this form. Oh, look what was in the bottom of the bin. I talked about this already in this video. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Lotion. So I love this. I think it's great. This is the body gel cream with hyaluronic acid. It's fragrance free. It's good for sensitive and dry skin. And there's a body cream. Hang on, let me see if that's in here too. Eureka! This is the Hydro Boost Whipped Body Balm for dry to extra dry skin. So here are my thoughts on these two. I was using these during some not super hot months. This really, really works if you have some dry areas on your skin. I mean, this is fantastic. But for convenience of having a pump and not wanting to scoop something out with your fingers every day, I really liked having the lotion on hand too. I really feel like these are two of my favorite drugstore body moisturizing products, like ever. I think they are so great. And I'm so glad I went through this Empties bin because I've been using some other body lotions and I forgot about how much I missed these. I need to repurchase these like like now. I will have links to my standout products in the description box for you as always, just so you know. I know some people don't do that with their empties videos, but a lot of you have told me that that's helpful for you. So I will do that for you guys as I always do. So here's a product that's not really makeup or skincare or hair care. This is the Walgreens 100% acetone nail polish remover. I know people say it's bad to use pure acetone nail polish remover, but I feel like it comes into contact with your nails for such a short period of time, and I always wash my hands right after. I continue to use it, and it's been fine. Now, I don't necessarily need the Walgreens brand. I think the last brand I got was CVS, but I like having this because it works so quickly. And I really like this type of dispenser that you place your cotton pad on it and you press down to dispense it out. It's not messy. You don't have to turn the bottle over. You can just sit there, press down, and get what you need while you're doing your nails, or undoing your nails, I guess. This is my favorite brush cleaner of all time. I just wish they made a big jumbo size, because I feel like I could go through these once every 2 brush cleanings. I don't know, that might be an exaggeration. This is the Sigmajek Scrub. There's normally a bar of brush cleansing soap that is flush up to here, but it's gone. What that does is take a 2-step brush cleansing process down to 1, and it basically cuts my brush cleaning in half. This suctions to the side of your sink, and instead of taking a cleanser through your brush and then rubbing it either on your hand or on a brush cleaning mat or mitt or whatever you use, and then rinsing it under water, you have your cleanser and your scrubber all in one step here, and then you just rinse it. And just eliminating that one step, or combining those 2 steps into one, it can completely cut your brush cleansing routine down into half. I mean, is that a routine? I don't know, whatever your process, in half. That is huge, because I hate washing my makeup brushes. So anything that can make that process more efficient is a beautiful thing. I have another Donna Cashmere Mist Deodorant in here, so maybe I'm on like my 5th tube of this, I'm not sure. Okay, so my second place shampoo is in here. This is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind shampoo. So I also have that conditioner still in my shower as well, because I still haven't finished it. I do love this shampoo. I don't think it does quite as many great things as the Olaplex, but I still do feel like this is very nourishing for my hair. I also noticed a difference when I started using this in my hair and the conditioner, but the Olaplex kind of took things to a whole other level. And I did start using this before the Olaplex, because the Olaplex wasn't out yet. You guys commented on the health of my hair and how it was looking better. Then when I started using the Olaplex regularly, you guys started commenting again, and you noticed even more of a difference. So I can say that both of these have made differences in my hair. So if you're wanting to spend a little bit less, but still see a difference in terms of shine and hydration and things like that, and go with something, you know, this doesn't have sulfates, silicones, or parabens. It's nourishing, it's hydrating, but neither one of them weigh my hair down. I just think that you would enjoy either one of the shampoos that I have mentioned here today. Okay, now here is a shampoo that I went through an entire bottle of, and I'm still a little bit uncertain how I feel about it. This is the DermaE Scalp Relief Shampoo. This is supposed to help your scalp if you have some itchiness going on. It's supposed to soothe dry, irritated scalp. It's got a therapeutic Sorzema herbal blend for psoriasis or eczema. I do go through periods where I get just kind of an itchy, dry scalp. It's not dandruff, it's just an itch. This has provitamin B5, salicylic acid, tea tree oil, menthol, and this herbal blend, and vitamins A and E. So it's got all kinds of good things in it, and it's also good for color-treated hair. There's a conditioner as well. The reason why I'm kind of on the fence about it is because I do think that it helps soothe the itch for the most part. I don't think it's perfect, but I don't think my hair looked great when I used it. I don't feel like it was super nourishing and hydrating like the other 2 shampoos that I used, but it served its purpose. I'm not sure if I would repurchase this, but that's because I have a prescription foam that I use when I get like that. So I don't know. I don't think I would repurchase this. I have a couple of things in here from Camille Beckman. I've always been a big fan of her brand. She used to send me PR a long time ago and kind of stopped. I don't know why, but I haven't got anything in a while. However, her hand creams are some of my favorite hand creams of all time. So this is the Frosty Mint Glycerin Hand Therapy, and it's not quite empty, it's almost empty, but it started just not smelling right. It started just smelling kind of off. She uses completely pure, clean ingredients. So, you know, there's not preservatives or anything like that. And I think I just had this for a little bit too long. And it's the same with these other two products, the Frosty Mint Silken Body Cream, which I did really like, and then the Wild Rose Moisturizing Lip Balm. I think I just had these kind of past their prime, which wasn't super long, but I would say with anything that is all natural, which doesn't have a lot of preservatives, you kind of need to use them within a certain period of time. And I had these for too long. Would I repurchase these? Yes. I actually got on the Camille Beckman website to purchase hand cream earlier this week because I love her hand creams, and then she had different sizes and all kinds of different scents, and I didn't know which one to go with. So that site is actually sitting open in my browser right now to do. Her hand lotions are the only hand lotions that I actually enjoy having them in a scent, because I don't usually like fragranced hand creams or hand lotions. I find them to be very overwhelming. It's just unnecessary to have a fragranced hand cream, especially if you wear perfume. This is one I enjoy because her fragrances are very soft and they just don't overwhelm or anything. This is the Dove Purely Pampering Nourishing Body Wash in the scent Sweet Cream with Peony. I love the Dove body washes. I think they are so beautiful and luxurious, moisturizing, hydrating. They smell good, especially for the size that you get and for the price that you pay. I have backups of different scents in my bathroom. So these are fantastic if you are wanting a creamy body wash that actually does a great job, smells good, hydrates, leaves your skin feeling luxurious and moisturized. I have the Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Serum. If you follow my channel, you know I really love this vitamin C serum. It's one of the two that I use regularly. This and the, They Love Glow Maker. I have both of these in here because it was just time. They had lived their life, gone past their prime. There's about this much left in the May Love and probably about that much left in here. Vitamin C serums have a shelf life and you really need to use them up and store them in the refrigerator. You can see my recent skincare routine for more specifics on both of these, but would I repurchase these? Yes. Have I purchased these? Yes. And these are the two that kind of remain the most consistent in my skincare routine. The New Brow Brow Enhancing Serum is the only brow serum that has ever made a difference in my brows. I almost said my lashes. It's a brow serum, even though they're the same ingredients. I only use it on my brows. I don't know at what point my brows started just getting patchy and uneven and sparse, but they're not even. I have to take a lot of time with my brows in the morning. And when I use this regularly, morning and evening, my brows start to grow in pretty quickly. And I start to notice I can take less time to even out my brows, which is a really good thing. So every year with the Nordstrom anniversary sale, I purchase the special that they have, which is buy one, get one free. I did repurchase and I'm currently using this now, and I used this until it ran dry. I will do it again. I see 3 mascaras here, all of which I think are great. Spoiler alert. One is the Wander Beauty Unlashed Mascara. This is such a hidden gem, such an underrated mascara. It's got this kind of curved wand. It is a non-waterproof mascara that holds my curl. It gives me some really nice volume and lift and length. It's not gonna be my going out at night mascara, but it's a great, realistic, everyday wear mascara that I really enjoy, and I don't feel like it's tearing up my lashes. This is my second tube of this that I have gone through. I have not repurchased it for the same reason that I talked about earlier when I talked about the Color Science mascara, because I just have too many mascaras I need to get through. So this is going to be completely contradictory to everything that I just said. I have repurchased these two despite having other mascaras, and I use them multiple times a week. So that should tell you how much I like both of these mascaras. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Mascara. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Waterproof Mascara. In my drugstore dupes video, I talked about these being kind of dupes for each other, and I do agree with that in terms of performance. These are ones that I would wear during the day, maybe one coat, and at night I'll throw in 2 or 3 coats. They give me separated lashes, voluminous lashes, long lashes. So yeah, I know I said I have all these other mascaras to use up, but I keep rotating through these. I have repurchased. This is the L'Oreal Pure Clay Mask. I don't know what formulation this is. I know they have several kinds. This is just the gray one and I like it. I would repurchase this. I notice a difference in my skin when I use this. The next day, my pores look clearer, but my skin doesn't feel dry. I love a good clay mask, and I love one that I can get at a decent price. I love the packaging of these too. It's a nice heavy glass. They feel kind of high end, and this formulation works. I haven't tried any of the other ones though. I would love to know if you have, because they do have different varieties. I just know this one works. So let me know your thoughts down below if you've tried other ones. There is some left in here, you know, just around the sides, but it's dried out and I used most of it. I have 2 cleansers here. The DermaE Even Tone Brightening Cleanser and the Maylove Refresher Triple AHA Cleanser. I think these are both great cleansing options. I would repurchase both of these in a heartbeat. Both of them actually make my skin look brighter and healthier. They're both at great price points. I love the scent of this one. This is the one that I feel like smells a little bit like double mint gum in a good way. It's not overwhelming. It's just a nice, refreshing scent. It kind of wakes you up a little bit. Both cleanse well. They don't strip the skin. They're great for me even with being sensitive. I am using other cleansers right now that I am loving as well, but these are wonderful, wonderful cleansers. This is a product I've mentioned several times on my channel that I use and love. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. I just said that sentence like 7 times. I couldn't get it out. Finally did it. So I have the shade, is it blonde? Yeah, I have the shade blonde. It kind of helps give my brows a little bit of dimension now that they're darker and just not look quite so overwhelming on my face. So this is the brow product that has the weird kind of applicator. There is something about this that just works so well on my brows. And I know those of you who have tried this really like this too. I do have to scrape off quite a bit of product onto the tube before I go into my brows, or else it will just apply way too much product. Very similarly to how you have to do mascaras. I don't mind doing that because the result is fluffier looking brows that just have that dimension. The little teeth get right down where they're supposed to be. They comb through the brows nicely. After you've kind of penciled everything in and things aren't looking that natural, this brings them back to looking more natural. So I really love it. I've tried other fiber volumizers and haven't enjoyed them as much as I have that one. So even over the high-end ones that I feel like I'm supposed to like a little bit better, I keep going back to the Maybelline. If you haven't seen my new skincare routine video, I'm gonna have a link here for you so you can go check it out. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here as part of the family. And thank you guys so much for watching this Empties video. I love going through all of this stuff for you and hopefully helping you make better buying decisions with your money. And I was able to remind myself of some products that I actually needed to go repurchase myself. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.